Hey guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. And this is going to be the part 3 of the series, wherein we are going to start a web server and listen to port 80. So, what is a web server? Web server is like a server inside your VPS, which is going to do certain tasks for you. As simple as that. And in our case, it is going to, listen to port 80 because in the last video we saw that nobody was listening to port 80. So in this video we are going to see how to listen to port 80 and get the connection request success. Okay, so in order to do that we are going to use web servers like I said earlier. So the web server we are going to use is Nginx. So it goes by the spelling Nginx. I'm sorry, Nginx. So this is a web server which is open source, and it is used not only for the basic web server functionalities like listening to the ports, but also we're going to initialize reverse proxy after this video. I mean, in the other parts of the series, and also it does load balancing for our different kind of VPS servers. So it has multi-purpose, and it's a really good tool, guys. Highly recommend do it. And yeah, now we are going to initialize and install Nginx in our server. So in order to do that, just log into your VPS. Right now, I'm in my VPS. We're going to do sudo apt update and sudo apt install nginx y. So what this does is it is going to update your virtual machine and it's going to install nginx. Correct? So let's click on enter. It is going to not take too long. I've already installed it, so it took very less time for me, but it might take a minute or two for you. So just don't get worried. So yeah, the next step. Now the thing is, we have our Nginx, installed. Now we have to, start the Nginx, start the web server basically. So for in order to do that, we can go like sudo systemctl. Okay, start Nginx. This should be it. So after this, there you won't have any, a command or some kind of output below. It means that it is a success and the system has successfully started the web server Nginx. Okay. Now, the thing is, the Nginx is started now. So now the port 80 should be set on default. So Nginx on default listens to port 80. You don't need to configure anything as of now. So our task was to listen to port 80, right? Now Nginx does it on default for us. In the later videos, we are going to see how we can also listen to other ports. So for now, we're not going to worry about it. So right now, let's test it out then. So as we know this command right here from the previous video, nz flag zv on the IP and listen to port 8, right? If we do this, so the last video we had connection refused. That means that there was no connection, correct? Now in this video, or now when I enter this command, so as you can see, the connection has succeeded. That means Nginx was the one listening to the port 80, and hence we got a successful flag or a response saying that okay, the connection has been received at port 80 in this IP address. So it was a TCP/HTTP. So if you guys didn't know, 80 is the default port for HTTP requests. Correct? Now it is succeeded and our Nginx is working. So the next thing you can do here is, so we don't have to, start Nginx every time, correct? So it'll be very redundant. Correct. In order to start Nginx automatically as your system restarts, so what we can do is we can write down the same command from the earlier, from the previous command, and then just, start can be changed to enable. So on doing this, what it's going to do is on a system restart or whenever system is crashed and again starts off from the scratch, it's going to enable or start Nginx automatically for you. Correct. So if you see this, it means that okay, the state of Nginx is being changed, and then we'll have our Nginx web server starting as the server restarts. As simple as that. Now, if you want to know further about what is happening, so you can just do this sudo systemctl and then pipe grep space colon 80. So it's going to just give us information about the port 80. Correct? Whatever the TCP, UDP, and other network connections are there, or all the configuration related to port 80. So here we can see that port 80, it's a TCP listen, and this is for IPv4, wherein it is listening to port 80 and sending the request, or it has no restrictions to send the request to any IP address. It can send anywhere. And as you can see, there are two processes. So this means there is a two processes which are listening at port 80. One is the master and another is the slave. Correct? In the case of both IPv4 as well as IPv6. So this is all about Nginx, guys, and it's quite simple, to be honest. And hopefully you guys understood everything. So this is going to be it for this video. And thank you for watching, guys. Meet you in the next video.